with Shiva, Durga, and other gods and goddesses. It's like a Hindu temple, but the main deity is the goddess Kali, Kali. Then one side of the Kali, Thakur Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharada Muni Devi, and also Swami Vivekananda. So all credit goes to our Ram Babu Ram Chakravarti, where so many people, they may be having some money, they may be rich, but how many can think like this? And so many people, they can come over here, they get the blessings of the gods and goddesses and get some the satisfaction when they come over here. They can quietly sit and meditate, very neat and tidy. And here, I'm thinking that I should talk about the great day, the 1st January that happened in 1886 in Calcutta, Kashipur. And that day, a man became God. And it says that the God is there, is all we believe. But we don't see God. We don't understand what is God. So obviously, the doubts crept in our mind when we are praying to God. At the same time, we are thinking, is there any God? There is always, almost all people, even for so many years, they are coming to the temple, they have taken the initiation, they are praying to God, practicing spirituality, but the doubt goes on remaining about the God. And what is this God? So this is exactly what all doubts were removed by one incident that happened on the 1st January at about 3 o'clock in Calcutta, Kashipur, 1886, when Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, the human form, he broke it and showed what God can do, the tremendous power of God. It was Sunday, it was the 1st January, it was a holiday, and obviously so many people, they came, and Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna was sick. So the devotees, they were thinking how to go to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, talk to him, to see him, to do some personal seva if possible. But because of his sickness, the doctors asked not to go near to him. But that particular day, the 1st January, at about 3 o'clock, they all saw the Sri Ramakrishna coming down from the first floor, and slowly he came down and he was crossing that, walking through the meadow, the area, the open area. Girish Chandra Ghosh, a great devotee of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he was sitting under a tree and with some other devotees. The Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, when they saw from distance the Sri Ramakrishna is walking, so they were very happy, but they were thinking whether we will go near to him or not, whether that will be permissible or not. But Sri Ramakrishna himself came near to them and suddenly asked Girish Chandra Ghosh, Girish, I heard that you are going on telling people that I am God. What do you know about God? What have you seen in me? Girish Ghosh immediately, in very wonderful words, he said, I am a very ordinary person. I cannot express myself, and I don't have those words to express. Even the Valmiki in his Ramayana and the Vedavyasa in his Mahabharata could not properly explain about you, O Lord, how I, the humble Girish, can do that. He indicated the avatar, Sri Ramachandra and Sri Krishna. And Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna once said that he who is the Rama, who is Krishna in this form, this time. Hearing this, and with great faith and devotion when he said, immediately the Lord went to a deep meditation. And he stood over there under the tree, still that now they have planted that type of tree, mango tree, and under which this happened, and people started coming and offering their pranam, touching his holy feet. When the moment they touched their feet, this is the moment they touched their feet, not that they were praying, but whatever the desire they were having within their heart, within their mind, everything started fulfilling. And all of them, whoever were there, some, Girish Chandra was the great broad-minded person. He understood the Lord is blessing us, that each and every one was behaving like man because of the joy, the tremendous joy that was within them. Immediately after touching Sri Ramakrishna, the upsurge of the joy, and they could not contain it. And they were running here and there as if behaving like a mad people. Girish Chandra ran to the kitchen, and there some of the cooks, they never bothered about religion. They wanted some money by cooking there, working over there as a good. Girish told them, please come, and today is the day. You just touch the feet of Sri Ramakrishna. They were not interested at all. Girish forced them, dragged them over there, and asked them, you don't understand, touch the feet. And because of the persuasion, they touched, and immediately they were also got that joy. And whatever the desire they were having, it was fulfilled. It has been recorded afterwards. This particular incident was reported in Diden, Calcutta, famous, the paper, Tattva Manjari. And in the Tattva Manjari, this was recorded. And afterwards, many people, they have given their memoirs, what happened. And Swami Sharadananda Ji Maharaj, who was then a young devotee, young man, he was working inside the room because that was the first time Sri Ramakrishna left. So they immediately wanted to clean the room, change the bedsheet, and arranged everything in his absence. So they were doing, and when they heard the people are shouting, they are singing, they are enjoying, so he came out and he observed that, and he was wondering what is happening. Sri Ramakrishna blessed the householder devotees on that particular day. And we know that one gentleman, he came and he prayed, please bless me so that I can see my Ishta Devata, my chosen deity, within my heart. The moment I like to see, I will close my eyes, I like to see the God. I like to see my God everywhere. That was also happened. But if we are not ready, we won't be able to contain that blessing even. That man came afterwards back to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, and he told, please withdraw this because I cannot contain. The joy that is all the time there, it is not possible for me to have that because I am a householder, I have my responsibilities, I have my business, I can't do all those things, God, please withdraw that. And he told, okay, friends. So these are quickly I'm telling this. Now, why? We want God realization. And what is the result of the God realization? Joy. And joy for what? Not for any object of these worldly things, but from within. Because we are the children of immortal bliss. Sinnantu Vishya Amritasya Putraha. Long, long back in the Upanishad, in the Veda, the rishis, they declared that we are the children of immortal bliss. It is joy, it is happiness. But the happiness, we always think that happiness must be from my friends, from my beloved one, from the objects of the things that I like. If I am getting those things, I will be happy. No. For some time, we may be a little happy. But the eternal happiness, that is divine happiness. And that is the goal. What is the God realization? To realize that I belong to that realm of happiness. There is no fear. There is no death. That is eternal. And we cannot imagine that Majority of the people, they don't believe in the existence of God. And even if they do it and for their own purposes. Oh, I want to pray to God so that all these problems are solved. And if somebody else are there, then they won't go to God for that even. So that is not the love of God. In the Bhagavad Gita we know the Lord Krishna, he said, there are 4 types of people who are worshipping me. But the best is the Jnani. Artha, Jigyashu, Artharthi, Jnani, Chabaradarshava, Chaturvida, Vajantima. The above of all the 4, Jnani. And who is this Jnani? He wants to know, who am I? Who is my creator? What is my real nature? Why have I come over here? What is my goal of life? That is Jnani. And those type of people, when they go, they try, very few they become successful. Why? Because the God has made a Maya, and Maya is an illusion. We forget it. Today we have come to the temple and we go to stand before different deities, we bow to them, we pray to them, maybe 10-15 minutes. The moment we go out, we forget that. The moment we go out, immediately we forget that we went to the God and what we want to God. So this is the thing, always we have to remember. The 1st January is the proof that man can become God. In reality, man is God. A human is nothing but God. And what is this God? There's one day, one gentleman was telling Swamiji, can you please tell about God? What is this God? And he was telling that I am now almost 60. And now I don't know how many years I am going to survive. And from my childhood days, I am trying to realize God, but I am nowhere near to that realization. What will happen to me? He was in tears, he was crying. I told him, what do you know about God? What do you think that God? God means some form will come before you and will bless you, there will be life and all that we see in the movies like that. Don't you remember what Ma Saradamani Devi said? She said to one who was asking the same question, she said, do you think after realization of God you will grow 2 horns on your head? Are you going to change your body physically or nothing like that? Your attitude, your temperament, your thinking will completely change. And what are those? Now in the Bhagavad Gita, 16th chapter, the first 3 verses, 26, all this Daiva Sampada, Daiva qualities, divine qualities. That those qualities if we can develop in us, then we are God ourselves. If we make it a very brief, then it says love and unselfishness. Love and unselfishness is God. Swami Vivekananda said, L-O-V-E. That is love personified. That is God. Sri Ramakrishna is God. But Sri Ramakrishna is L-O-V-E. And in another place he said, unselfishness is God. The definition of God. So clear. No ambiguity. Unselfishness. The moment you become unselfish, that very moment you will realize God. You will become God. So why then we are going on thinking we have to realize God as if we have to go somewhere and we have to get something and we will bring home and I have achieved that, I have got that? No, it is not like this. Friends, Vivekananda said, and also in the Upanishad, almost all the religion they say, the human being are very, very special. In Christianity, in Islam, and all in Hinduism, it is all the human being. Now, in Tirupati, I went to Tirupati, so difficult to go there. And the people who are there, they will be like, stand over there, go over there, don't move. How they used to treat us. And now what happened? The God is there, but no one to go. Now all these people who were controlling us, they were thinking we are controlling. Now they are sitting at the gate and all the time looking. If anybody by chance come, oh please come like that. It is human. If the human beings are not there, then where it is? So that's why we have to understand, human being, we should not insult them. We should not do anything to harm them. We make great mistake. We do all wrong things in the outside and then go and donate some money in the churches and in the temples. And we think that, oh, God will be happy. Oh, is God that fool? We are so clever, God is that fool? No. Friends, it is time. It is 21st century. And now it is 2021 that we are going to step in. And shall you not understand everything we know? Where is God? Previously they used to say, the sky, in the sky. Now hundreds of satellites are moving in the sky. Where is God? God is love and unselfishness. Please don't forget this. Before criticizing that there is no God, look at you. Are you not having love? You are. Are you not having unselfishness? You are having that. So you are money. Then you give it to your children, then you give it to your relatives, then you give it to your father and mother, to your friends. Is it not unselfishness? Your hard-earned money, you are distributing among people. Why? Because you have a mind, you like to feel that they let them be happy. You have that unselfishness, but that unselfishness is limited, it's very small. If you can break that and can embrace the whole world, pray for them, not that we can go and solve all the problems of the world. Never, ever the problems of the world can be solved. Never. Never. It will be like this. Today it is Africa is suffering or some other country is suffering and here is this problem, there is that problem. It will go in somewhere else. It is going on like rheumatism. It is sometimes in the knee, sometimes on the neck. Like that it will go on. Then what we are going to do? Only we are going to serve them, help them, thinking that God has given me an opportunity to serve God in the form of a poor, illiterate, downtrodden, suffering people. Don't think that you are going to help them. No, you cannot help anyone. And if you read the Swami Vivekananda's complete works, you will find it so clear. So to conclude, you can say, friend, it is love and unselfishness. And this love and unselfishness, if we can develop, we are having the love, but limited love for our kith and kin. Break that and embrace each and every one. Now we are celebrating the Christmas. We are celebrating the holy birth of the Lord Jesus 2,000 years before he was born. 2020 we are celebrating. After 20 years of my death, who is going to remember me? Not even my friends, because they are also of my same age. They will also pass. They will also go. Who will be there to celebrate that after 20 years? No one. 2,000 years people are remembering this man. Why? What speciality? Yesterday I was telling them in the Christmas Eve. What is there in the Jesus? He's a poor person, an illiterate person. And he was not having any power, political power, ruling power, nothing. Even then people are worshipping him. Now, close the Bible and just think what Jesus is, nothing but love and unselfishness. Our narrow-mindedness, our ego, and that is closing our door and window, and then we are thinking that this is my God because it is I am a Christian, only Jesus is the best. Is it not wrong thing? Jesus is nothing but love and unselfishness. Sri Ramakrishna, he was having the cancer in the throat. He was suffering so much. Some people, those who were thinking that if we go to a holy person, our body will be all right and our things will be all right, they all left him. Oh my God, this man is having cancer. If he cannot help himself, then how he will help us? Most of them they left. But a group of young people and a very dedicated devotees, householders, they were there. They knew whatever happened. This man is the source of joy. Whenever we come to him, we get blessings, we get joy, and when you go back, we always get the pull to come back to him because of our love for him and his love for us. They are called devotees. They are called holy people, and that is the relationship between God and the people. Those who are not, they also will come to God, maybe after a lot of suffering. But those of us, we have understood these. Let us only think like this. Why is Sri Ramakrishna that day came down with all the pain, only to bless those people whom he never knew also? Many of them. They never prayed. Even then he was doing. Why? Suridam Sarva Bhutanam, the friend of all. He was the friend of all. So sometimes we say Sri Ramakrishna, the friend of all. His love, his unselfishness is a boundless. He came to bless them, to give that little experience of joy and happiness. And that proved God is there, and God is love, God is joy, and no fear at all. Now let us take the vow, let us take the oath in the 1st January. Now the 2021, and there like this, so many years will come. Let you live for a long time, that is my prayer. But every time, take an oath. I am going to become a better person every day. Every day. How? By developing love for others and by showing my unselfishness. And that will be sufficient to realize God. Thank you, friends. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk to you. And I pray to this Divine Mother, Mahamaya, because of her play, all we are forgetting what is truth and accepting that which is not truth, which is untrue, which is temporary. May the Mother, Mahamaya, remove all those ignorance from our eyes and let us see the truth. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let the new year become very, very successful for all of you. Let you be happy and healthy. Jai Thakur.